Okay, so we're back for question number 2 inside Programming Fundamentals for Digital Skills Level 2. Now, the learning objective here, see, as you can see, it says exercise 2, that's this one here, and it will be covering these two areas, is be able to use selection commands and be able to use logical operators and or not. Now, what selection commands are if, else, else if, Elif commands, and what they do explained via a flowchart. Logical operators such as and, or, and not are how they can be combined with selection statements. Examples of this demonstrated. So again, in our notebook, I've put this down for us so we can actually see what is asked for us in our workbook. Use at least 3 different selection commands to control program flow. If, while, else. So this is if, while, and else statements that we can use. And then write a program that uses a logical operators as part of a selection statement. Using 3 different selection commands, write a basic program that fulfills the following specifications for a college looking to make a program that interprets inputting marks for a test and gives a grade. A single mark is entered by a user. So enter, please enter your age, yeah, or please enter your grade would be what we'd be looking for. Please enter your grade. If a mark is greater than 80, then echo out a result, grade A. If a mark is greater than or equal to 65, then echo out a result, grade B. If the mark is greater or equal to 50 and less than equal to 64, then echo out a result as grade C. Else, anything else, grade D. So these are actually telling you the command at the same time. This is kind of straightforward, but a lot of people will feel that they will need to struggle on this. So what we do is that we can go back to W3 schools. On your left side of W3 schools is an area where it will allow you to practice looking at these statements. So look, Python if else, and it will show conditions that we use equal to in not equals. That's why we use the exclamation mark at the beginning. A is not equal to B. Less than is this sign, and less than or equal to is A is less than or equal to B, and greater than as the greater than sign that we use, and greater than or equal to is this symbol here. So it's just like how you look at sums when you're doing maths in school or in college or wherever you've done maths. If you look at maths and you say equal, we probably wouldn't have used the not equal to, but this is how we do it in computing. There are an area that you can try it yourself. So A equals 33, B equals 200. If B is greater than A, then we'll print, and it will generate print B. Okay, now print B is greater than A. That's what's actually going to state when it does that. If you scroll further down, this gets to what we will be using, things like Elif. Look, A equals 33, B equals 33. If B is greater than A, well, it won't be because you actually put in A is 33, B is 33, you put the same sum in. B is greater than A, Elif is equal to B, right? So it will then print. It should now print B. So here we go even further down. And like I said, these are things that we'll be using. B is greater than A. Like we're putting in the variables and we've set them. We used elif, we used print, we used else, and so on. But we can practice this sheet. So I'm not going to say try it ourselves, because W3 Schools has put it there for you to actually practice. So have a go and attempt this. It shouldn't take more than 20 minutes, 30 minutes to just have a go at it. Just have a go using this sheet to help you understand these commands. Now, I've got one written right here. I will take this one and I'm going to take it from the top. Now this is one you can actually use to actually help you. I'll enlarge it a little bit so you can see it. I'll keep it on there just a little bit longer so you can see it as well. So now this says hashtag. This will ask you for the age and put in hashtag. So you're not going to see these comments when you run the program because they've got a hashtag on there. Insert a variable called age. Print. Please enter your age. So it's going to print on the screen. Please enter your age. Age equals int, open bracket, input, close bracket. So open bracket, close bracket, and then close the second bracket because you've opened the first bracket. So then that will allow you to input what age. So whether you're 32, 35, 25, 10, you can actually just put in an age. This will test their age and tell them whether they are a pensioner, middle, young, or a child. Now, if the age is greater than 60, print, you are a pensioner. Elif, age, is greater than, equal to 40, print, you are in middle, you are in the middle. Now elif, so it's another thing. So age greater than or equal to 19 and age is less than equal to 39, then you will print you are young. Else, anything else, you're a child. Okay, now you take this whole statement, all right, and you can manipulate this for question 2. Now, question 2 is asking you something different. So I'm going to first put this in my repel. Okay, I could create a new one or just delete and then copy that in. As you can see, it's not that big of a program. But what we are looking for now in Digital Skills 2 Fundamentals is that they are asking you to do grading. Now, the grade is going to be different. So it wants you to look at the grade. So what is it asking? A single mark is entered by the user. If the mark is 80, then echo that result is grade A. If the mark is 65, then echo result of grade B. If the mark is 50 and 64, then echo the result as C, and so on. Okay, now we know what this is. What I'm doing is I'm just going to take this across, so I don't have to keep going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Or I don't even have to do that. Just bring the screen over here and bring the screen over here. Now I've done that by pressing my Windows key and the left. So I put my word on my right. I press my Windows key and my right and put the other object that my repel screen onto my right. So this will answer the age and put it in. Well, no, it's not. It's no longer the age. It's now the grade. Okay, so it's just a simple change. Change that. And into called age. No, the variable is going to be called grade now. So I change grade. Then it says, please enter your name, or your age, sorry. And then I'll change that to grade. Anytime that I see age, and it will highlight where age is, I'm going to be changing it to grade all the way through, the exact spelling. So, might take a little while, but hey, sometimes these are things you have to do. Take a little while. Just change it. And guess what? If I make a mistake and I press run, I'll soon find out that I've made a mistake, that I've missed something out. Because it will tell me that I've got an error or it just won't run. I'm just going to have to have a look through this. And it says, this will ask you your grade, and variables called grade, print and enter your grade enter. And this is the test, you're there. And this will test their age and tell them whether they are middle. You see that line, I don't even need this line because it's got nothing to do with it. I just delete it out. You know, if I want to put something else in, I can. But just remember to use your hashtag and write your comment. Now, this is saying if grade is greater than 60, well, we need it to be 80. So we just change it to 80. You know, then print you are a pensioner. Well, no, I don't need it to say that. What I need it to say is just what it wants me to say. Grade A. And that's it. What I'm doing is I'm just changing it. Wherever it says you are young, I'm going to say, you know, grade C. Where it say anything else, anything that I need to change. You know, you are a child, that would be grade D. See, I think everybody you should get the hang of what you need to be looking for and what you need to change. The numbers you'll change, make it suit what it's asking you for. And if that one is 60, that one should be 65. And that will take us to grade B. Okay. And sorry, give it a capital G for that one, grade B. And these are the comments that are going to spit out. And there's the other one, which you know, I'm not even going to change that. I'm going to let you change that because that's supposed to say 50 and 64. So you can change that. Now you hit run. Please enter your grade. Let's start with number 1, 81. I got 81. That should come out with grade A. Correct. All right. Now I'm gonna go after my my grade B. So my grade B should be like anything greater than or equal to 65. All right then. So let me just hit 65. Grade B. Correct. And you know, I didn't change the number for the other one, so that's something that you're gonna have to do. But I've done grade D. Let's see if I can get my grade D. And I can see that 19's there, and it's supposed to be 50 to 64, but I got 19, so I'm gonna just put 18, and I got my grade D. So for me, this is fine. This works. I will take this as before. You know, you right click, you copy it, and then you open up your workbook. You drop your code inside, Control V. You know, that's it's clear as day. You do your snippet tool. You take the snippet tool. You take a picture of it in the working environment, and that's all you have to do for this exercise 2. Okay, I'll leave that to you now.